channel, Liz Tamon. Today I'm so excited and even though I'm tired, I'm just so excited that I have the time to actually create another content of which I'm so much in love to actually share with you. And before I go any further, I just want to let you know, if you have a new people on my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I'll actually urge you please to subscribe to my channel so that we can actually make this family grow. So I'm so thankful also to the people that have actually been sticking around. You are actually amazing. You people, without you, I'm actually nothing. I just want to say thank you. Zikomo, Asante, Totenda, Danke, and so many more. So today I just wanted to just share with you reasons why you should not get married, why you should not push yourself into that marriage. So as you all know, social media is actually portraying different kind of a life of which many people, they think as if marriage is all about social media, yet they don't know that it is actually a different journey of which these are the things that I want to share with you, because being in marriage is actually a big journey of which you need to take two people. So for me, I want to share with you these reasons which I've actually jot down some of the reasons, and some of the things have actually happened in my life, and some of the things are things that I actually use to help other ladies when they approach me to ask for any questions. I actually use them to just help them so that I can actually guide them in their journey. And not everything might be applied to your life, but you can actually pick one or two things. And from other things that I'm gonna say, you can as well, please, in the comment section, you can add anything. You can actually put some questions if you have any questions that you want to ask me, or maybe you have anything that you want me to talk about. You can actually put in the comment section. And please, if you want to get in touch with me on Instagram, you can actually get Liz Tamon on Facebook. I have a page as well, Liz Tamon. You can follow my page. Thank you so much. So let's get. So if you are lonely, this is actually a reason why you should not get married. If you feel that you are lonely, you want someone to be with you, I'm telling you, please don't get married because of that. The reason why I'm saying this is because many other times you might think as if when you go into that marriage, maybe a man or maybe a woman will actually complete you. If you are not happy before you get married, don't expect someone to come and bring the happiness in you. Yes, marriage is something that is very nice. It is so sweet. But let me just urge you to say, if you are failing to be happy, then don't expect that when you get married everything will be so good. So if you feel so lonely, please don't force yourself to go into that marriage with that man, that woman. Please don't do that. So the other thing, if you want children, this is one of the reasons that most people, they think as if going into marriage is all about having children. Please don't go in that marriage thinking as if, okay, if I go in marriage, that's when I can have a child. Nowadays the world has actually changed. People can have children even before they get married. I'm not actually trying to tell people to say you can have children before getting married, but there are times when you feel like, okay, I want to have children. So you want to go into that marriage because of having children. So what happens when you get to have those children? So this shouldn't be a reason why you want to go into that marriage. So if you have these things to say, okay, I want to go into marriage because of this, please, you are not ready for that marriage. Don't go into that because of that children, because there is a lot that is involved in. So please don't go in marriage because society, family, friends are actually pushing you to go into marriage. Please, they're asking you every day, when are you going to get married? Oh, when are you going to do this? And that? Please don't do this because of society. Just because everyone is getting married, you also feel like, okay, I'm also going to get married. Please, you will never satisfy society. You will never satisfy those relatives of yours. You will never satisfy your family members. They will never be satisfied. Even though you might find another man, or you say, okay, I've found, they'll still talk to say, oh, this man is not good, oh, this and this. And so the only thing I can advise you, don't go in that marriage because society is telling you you are old. You are getting old, woman. You are 30, or you are going above 30, or this. Please be happy. Age should not limit you to say, okay, now that I'm 30 years, I have to be forced to go into that marriage. You can be happy even without going in that marriage. So don't force yourself because of your friends. Everyone is getting married. Everyone is doing this and this. So you want to force yourself to go in that marriage. Please, hold on. Tell everyone that comes and asks you to say, oh, when are you getting married? Tell them, the time is not yet. I'll get into that marriage when the time comes. So please, let me be happy. Let me enjoy my space. Everything that I have, let me enjoy. Don't let everyone make you feel so inferior because you're not in that marriage, because you don't have a ring. Oh, please, sit, relax, and enjoy your life. A ring cannot give you happiness. If that marriage is not something that is going to give you that happiness, then you're actually well and good to just live single. So please, I believe this is something that is going to the other thing, please don't go in marriage because you feel so much insecurity. Maybe you are in that relationship and you feel like if I get married, maybe it's going to change. Okay, maybe he doesn't communicate with me so much. Maybe if I get married to him, I can control him. Or maybe she doesn't do this and this. Maybe if I marry her, she's going to do. Please don't do that, because you cannot change a human being. If a person is ready for that marriage, they will actually change. Their mind, everything around them will show it to say they are ready for that marriage. But if they are not ready, please don't force yourself to bring them to say, okay, let's just get married, because you see, he's coming home late, he's communicating with other people, he's not putting me on WhatsApp, he's not doing this and this, he's not putting me on Facebook, he's not putting me on Instagram. Your insecurities makes you push that man to say, okay, let's get married, marry me. Or that lady, please don't do that, because when you get married to that person with that insecurities, you can never change. You'll still be like that. Those things will just be with you because you're not safe. If you're alone, you're not safe. So what is it that will make you change when you're with that person? So please, the other thing, I think this point, like if you are constantly having misunderstandings, fightings and stuff like that, please don't force yourself to get married to that person, because there are some red lights that you are actually able to see, and you think as if when you get married that person is gonna change. No, you just go and die in that marriage, because if a person loves you, they can never ever try to slap you, not even touch you, not even to just make you feel less of a person. They will actually love you, will feel it, they will show it to say that they love you. So if a person is actually having misunderstandings over and over with you, over and over a small thing, they feel like slapping you, over a small thing they feel like doing anything bad to you or stuff like that, please don't go in that marriage, because at the end of the day you'll be a dead body. We don't want to get you as a dead body. All we want is a person who is in love and in support of everything with that man or that woman, then everything flows. So if there are a lot of dangers and whatsoever, please don't force yourself because of people are telling you, oh, please, time. No, don't. You are actually better off to cancel that relationship before you even go in that marriage with that kind of a human beings who's just bringing a lot of misunderstandings, fighting. Constant fighting is not good in a relationship and it is not healthy. So please don't go. Then another point which I have here, please, this one, I think this one is going to my sisters. I love you, my sisters. I love you. Don't get married because you want to have a wedding. Hmm? My sisters, you can do a simple wedding if the right man is there, or you can do a big wedding if the right man is there and you have all the necessities that are required for that wedding. But don't go in marriage because you see your friends are getting married and doing those big weddings, they are doing whatsoever. And because of that, you want to push yourself, you want to do a Bali. I don't know if it's a Cinderella wedding. Just because of social media, you see people are doing that. Wedding is only for one day. One day, I remember I had my wedding. It wasn't even so big. It was just simple. After that, everyone went. Then the following day, what happens? We started everything from scratch without, and you know, when people come for a wedding, they don't care whether you have money, you don't have money. They don't care about checking up on you. They don't care about you. All they want is to come, eat, go. The following day, it's you and your husband. So this should be actually not be something that will actually make you to say, okay, I want to go into marriage because I want to do a wedding like this. I want to wear this kind of a wedding dress. Please go in that marriage when you are actually ready for it. You and that man are ready for that marriage, but not because of a wedding. Hey, a wedding, you can go in marriage without a wedding. A wedding is just a party. Why can't you shower yourself a party now if you have that money and the money is nowhere to be seen? My dear, their birthdays, do a birthday party. Pamper yourself. Do whatever you can just to make yourself so happy. You won't die because of the wedding that will stand only for one day and thereafter you are not happy. Oh, that is not something that is good for you. I can actually advise you, if your mind is only focusing on wedding, not focusing about the future, what happens after that wedding, then you are not ready for that marriage. I think you are not ready. Please sit down, relax, and think twice. This is something that I'm actually begging, mostly my ladies, my fellow ladies, don't go into that marriage because of that. Because after some few days, you will regret to say, why did I put myself into this messy? So I love you. The other point I wanted to just say is don't go in marriage if you can't let go of your past. When I talk about the past, I mean certain things that you could do before you are with that man. You know, there are certain things that you do before you are with that woman. And those are things that, if they are actually disturbing your relationship, if they are actually constantly disturbing your mind and everything else, please don't go into that mind. Because if you can't cut off certain behaviors that are not worth it, and you think as if, oh, maybe if I get married, I might be able to cut off these girlfriends, this whatsoever. Please, you are not going to do that. Because if you are failing to put principles over your life to say, hey dear, now I'm planning to get married, I think it's over. All those multiple girlfriends that you have had and whatsoever, and you can't let them go, you still want to go and get married, and later on you want to continue with those relationships, then you are not ready for that marriage. Please don't go in that marriage. If you are planning to get into marriage, you need to cut off completely those bad behaviors that are not actually worth it, even when you go into that marriage. And the other thing that you need to know as well, don't go in marriage if you can't forgive. Because marriage is actually a very big thing that actually requires constantly forgiveness. When I talk about forgiveness, it's not like you talk about these immorality things that you forgive. No, every day in a marriage you actually get to have small misunderstandings, and it is very important as well to have that big heart of actually letting go of certain things so that you are actually happy. Because life is about happiness. You can't be happy if you can't release forgiveness over your partner. So I'm sure these reasons I've actually put in this video, they will actually help you if you feel like there maybe you are one, two of them can actually help you. Please work on them and see what can actually happen if you actually work on them and you see what is the way forward. Otherwise, I'm so thankful, and please don't forget to subscribe and support your sister Liz, and let's keep going step by step. So for me, I think I'm gonna end here. I love you so much, and I'm hoping I can do actually another video